Check, check. There we are. I don't know why it can't get that. Like, I don't know. Every time I start, I'm sick of Streamlabs OBS. I like it, but at the same time, it's kind of horse shit. There's a few things that it doesn't do very well. Yes, I am coming through and talking. Okay. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm going live at the same time as everybody else, so deal with it. I'll have 10 people in here. I don't give a fuck. How's it going, team? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You're welcome to come on if you'd like. I don't know if you're up to anything. Come hang out. Come have a talk about CC. Maybe we'll I know you don't do a lot of Flat Earth these days, but he said some stupid shit. It was funny. I turned it on. I played like 1 second of it, and I was like, I don't think I need much else. I mean, you got to admit, somebody talking about oil being the lubricant of Earth and like some shit about continents needing it to move and earthquakes, like, golden. Now, there are some connections between earthquakes and fracking, I believe, which I don't have any fracking in my area, so I wouldn't know shit about it. Cooking dinner. Yeah, as you say, cooking meat tube. Just don't stop lying. Okay, so just admit it. Something you're cooking is meat, and it is in a tubular format of some sort. Could be a sausage. You might be having smokies. I'm not entirely sure, but I bet you there's shit. I was talking to him like every night for like 3 or 4 nights one time. That was like 2 months ago. No, I don't know. It was like a month ago. He's had a lot going on with this storm. But for like 3 or 4 nights in a row, and we're talking like 2 a.m. and it's like, hold on, my meat's cooking. Like, this guy's bowels must be like, I can't believe he's as skinny as he is. Like, this is the thing. Like, this guy's got 10 pounds of beef packed up inside his small intestines. You better be laughing right now. You know it's true too. Although I will say, if you didn't, then you'd hardly be Texan. Oh, I'm coming in a little hot here. I'll just pull a little off the top there. I was touching the reds. Don't want to touch the reds. You don't want to touch any form of red. No offense, Red, if you see this, but I'm sure that you'll understand. I don't want to touch you, Red. Reds. 3 beef sausages, 12 inches long each. There's something wrong with that sausage, team. I'm just going to tell you right now, it shouldn't bend like that. I was talking to Vlad yesterday. It was funny. I said, there's something wrong with that mountain or something like that. He started laughing. He knows. You know, some part of me thinks that Vlad's just fucking with us. He is. He has to be, right? There's no way. Vlad, he is absolutely... See, this is something that I'm supposed to be doing. I've been listening to a lot of these, like, Dare Leaves and all those people, and I don't do enough of this. Like, I'm always looking over here, but I'm supposed to be looking at you fine folks right in the eyes. Gotta connect, you know? Gotta feel it. Unfortunately, my chat's over here. Maybe... Oh, you know what? Maybe that's the secret. My chat right in front. Oh, yes. How's it going? See, that actually does work. I'll have to tuck my chat in here somewhere. Maybe I'll read the one on the screen. That could work. Anyways, we'll move off of that subject for now. How's everybody doing today? I had a busy day. I've been trying to go live earlier because I know that FTFE goes lives on Thursday nights, and I looked at his thing and I didn't see anything. So I was like, hot diggity, I can do this. What the fuck is going on in the background? Oh, it is FTFE's video. Well, you're not listening to it, so if you want to see this shit, you gotta go there. Oops. Here. We'll, I'm not trying to... I wasn't trying to play his video. I was watching it legitimately before we started. He's just like out in his entire content over here. Here you go. You don't need to go to FTFEs. You can see that shit here. How long is it gonna take to get scribbles? Oh, we're behind. Oh, I paused it. No, I didn't. I don't care anyways. So yeah, who we got in here? We got Shane Summer. That's why it's called Essential Oils. He obviously read the description. Or wait, what is the title? What did I make the title in the end? I'm such an amateur. Come on, Beaver. Get your stuff together. Oil... No, I could get that from the title. That's funny. This is going to have to be a video. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like... Do they just make shit up? Like, is it that hard to, like... The other thing is he's like, why is there oil down there? Why does it exist? How could... He was, like, basically insinuating that it was, like, placed there for our use or, like, because the Earth is a machine. And it's just beautiful because it's like... This is a chemical process that you can look up. Like, Cece, you could just... It's not... You could even make oil. You could do... goddamn experiment in your basement. You just have to have the right materials. Like, it's not like your face produces oil. Like, it's not even a complicated process. It happens. Things have oils in them. If you compress them and over time you make oil. Hi, N-A-N-A. How you doing? Bjorn Kamitz. Bjorn. I'm saying too much on the B. I've got to put more emphasis on the J, right? Just Bjorn. No, I'm saying that wrong now. Bjorn, right? The only, like, my only exposure to saying those names is my brother used to listen to a lot of Bjork. And that's why, and I'm pretty sure she's B-J-O as well. So that's why I Bjorn makes sense to me. And if it wasn't for that, I'd probably not be able to pronounce that straight up. We got Team Skeptipoo in the house. He's making a big old 12-inch long meat tube for himself. Basic trigonometry. Beav, how you doing? How you doing, Beaver? Let me know if that music is too loud, guys. I'll turn it down. I don't want it to out. I mean, it's a little loud to me, so maybe it's a little loud to you. Yeah, it could be a little loud. Here, I got different ways of doing this. I can pull it down over here. I got a little bit more control on the potato. Man, potatoes, I'll tell you. If you play with them, they're fun. What are we talking about? Hey, you never made a battery out of a potato? That's a fun experiment for kids. There's this guy on YouTube that, like, made, like, enough to run, like, a computer, like, a really small... I think it was a Raspberry Pi. It's pretty neat. He had to have, like... Well, actually, what was interesting about it is he found they worked better when they were 3 days old, starting to rot. Because there was some sort of point where there was, like, this magical point where he got, like, 20 or 30% more power out of them. But he had to, like, wire together, like, 1,000 potatoes in in 3 days in his garage before they started rotting. It was crazy. It wasn't a very fruitful... They're not fruit, I get it. But Endeavor. Ha 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 ha. Dad joke number one. Webbard. You spell it differently on Discord. That's why I'm all mixed up here. Jackalope Herdmaster checked in and then checked out because there's too many options in the house. And I'm okay with that. NANA, excuse me. Where is your manager? That comment is unacceptable. Where is it? Team Skeptic is a size queen. Oh my god. You know what's funny? Okay, so I listened, I was working today all day, and I was listening to, like, I put podcasts in my Bluetooth. This is what I use to answer my phone and all that stuff, but of course it play audio too, so it has like a 6-hour battery, and if you're not cranking tunes, you know, jamming away, it'll actually last a good 5 or so hours of listening. So I was listening to different podcasts, some Bitcoin stuff I've been listening to, as well as Team Skeptic, and that was a great conversation with what was the name again? Say who you were talking to there today, team. I recognized the name when you were saying say my name. Sorry, I used to listen to a lot of Destiny's Child too. Did I ever mention my brother was gay? I think I've mentioned that before. What was? It's not a past tense thing unless he's dead. He's very much alive, so he's pretty much still gay. He doesn't care. First of all, you don't know who my brother is, and second of all, very out of the closet. Nobody cares. I don't care. If you care too, you can go to hell. That's all there is to it. Like, about him being gay, that's just straight up. I've seen a dude build a better PC than mine out of a toaster that still made toast, and now I feel ashamed. Yeah, well, I watched, was it Linus Tech Tips build a really sweet RGB machine, and it made me sad inside because I just don't have the money. Wow, I don't think any of us have the money to build that monstrosity that he built. But even, like, there was this really sweet, here. I just don't, honestly, like, I have enough money to live. It's just that spending $400 on what I'm about to show you would be an absolute disgrace, simply for the fact that I don't need this. I have a computer. It's great. And like, I made my own RGB because it has a plexiglass. I wish I had the tempered glass, but that was expensive a couple of years ago when I bought this case. But it's got that plexiglass window so you can see in, you know, and there's some RGB going on in there. But I also added, you know, some of these, like, same kind of, like, you know, like, colorful lights, but it just rotates to different colors in there and stuff. So I added my own RGB. I'm happy. But this case, yes, I have a few times. How much was the beast? What are we talking about now? I've lost track of my own thoughts, so if there was something I didn't finish, you need to bring me back there by mentioning it to me. And that's just straight up all there is to it. But RGB is the best thing since, like, sliced bread, because I don't know why. Let's just admit it, everybody. Like, RGB makes you want to, like, touch yourself a little bit. And you it's okay. It's okay. You can admit it. It's fine. All of us are nerds, or at least a lot of us are in here are probably nerds. You wouldn't have made it through a Brainy Beaver Tech Hour if you weren't a nerd a little bit, because you were like, this is funny watching him fail. Like, I sat there and watched Toby Turner yell at his microphone like this, just straight up, like, I watched him do that for 40 minutes one time, just laughing my ass off, like, going like, dude, reset your potato in the comments and shit. Oh, it's the funniest thing ever. Oh, the Linus thing I don't have the money for. Okay, so yes, we'll start with Linus, and then I'll move to something. Okay, so I'll start with the one that none of us have money for, and I'll move to the one that we all could potentially afford. Like if I didn't buy Cannabis for a month, I could buy this thing. It's going to be a problem for me. So we'll see what I mean? Like we got priorities in life, right? Like, could I buy this one? This one is attainable. The Linus Tech Tips one is not attainable. Now, he plays some sexy ass music that I cannot play. But if I do it in like a 5-second burst, I have to look up my history. What the hell am I doing, you idiot? I'm just talking and scrolling. I mean, this just he can't even lift this thing. Like literally, like you need a bunch of Teamsters to lift this thing. By the way, Fohammer, if you're using Nice Hash, I don't know. Apparently, Phoenix Miner might be a problem for you. You should look into that. But at the same time, Phoenix Miner's coming out and saying that they. How many videos do I watch in a 24-hour span? My God. This is disgusting. How... I don't even know where I am in my view history. I was sure I was watching this yesterday. Oh, man. Flat Earth breakup. That was funny, team. Yeah, team, I was lurking on you. I was lurking. I was there. I was watching. I know the computer build you're talking about, Syfe says. Okay, well, hold on. I didn't find it that way, so I just got to go. Apparently, I watch a lot of YouTube. Like, disgusting levels of YouTube I'm learning here. So, yeah, there it is. Wow. That's, like, legit 2 days ago and 50-something videos back. I don't watch TV. I actually watch YouTube. It's kind of crazy. Does Pornhub count? Listen, Pornhub is a staple in this household. Don't forget it. Somebody left me a comment. I guess I went to my like main Google, which is I do often. I went to my main Google search window, and of course it has like bookmarks, like previously visited. Like I guess it like AI like grabs some of the sites you go to the most and says, here, we'll bookmark it for you. And when I restarted, so one day, oh my God. Anyways, one day I got pretty saucy last night. Whiskey Wednesday may become a regular thing. Listen, as long as I don't work on Thursday and I tell my wife in advance, I can probably join you for a Whiskey Wednesday. It sounds like fun. I was laughing watching you guys. You're having a good time. Oh, what was I saying? You can't do this to me. Oh, no, I have to finish that comment. I'll have to listen to my Ellen self even. Come on, somebody tell me where my thought process was, because that sucks. Here we go. Don't forget it. Somebody left me a comment. I guess I went to my like main Google, which is I do often. Oh yeah. Okay, so I rebuilt the computer and sent you a link in DM so you don't have to look for it. Well, I found it anyways, but yes, thank you very much. It was one of those nights where you're like tearing apart the whole computer, rewiring everything, routing the wires, new hard drive, whatever, right? A rebuild. I can't remember if I got new parts, whatever the deal was. But of course, it's like 4 a.m. when you finally get the computer up. And somebody hit Pornhub, and that person was me. I don't need to tell you what happened next. But the bottom line is that Google was on a fresh install, and Google said, this guy likes porn. And then it populated my two of my bookmarks with two, popular pornographic websites. And I've never bothered to click X and remove them. Now, do I visit them often? Often enough. Do they need to be on my hotbar? Probably not. That said, never bothered to remove them. So a comment I got, I can't remember, I made fun of somebody on his channel. Maybe it was Stinky Cash. Anyways, I made fun of somebody, and then he came back and left a comment, which I got filtered. I saw it on my phone. I could never find it. I think YouTube literally just dismissed it. So I get the indication, but it like vanishes from existence. So even if I go looking for it in my studio or whatever, it just doesn't exist at all because YouTube literally just deleted it. So like even I can't see it after that. But I got to see like a hint of it, and it was like LMFAO, dude, you're addicted to pornography, blah blah blah. And I went to go comment on it, and I'm like, what is he talking about? And then I like scrolled through my stream. I'm like, the only thing he could be talking about is my bookmarks. But I don't care. See, this is the face of somebody who doesn't give a fuck. Besides, that guy touches himself like he doesn't. We've all been there. Don't even try to tell yourself you're better than that. Okay, so let's get to some of these comments here. I've been talking. Yes, you have a few times. Don't worry, I haven't forgot. Linus, other chassis. Got it. It's still in my head. Yes, ADHD much. Skits Crasher. First of all, that's amazing as a name for just a regular, YouTube. Yeah, ADHD's thriving in my brain right now. But that's good for a nice handle, or that'd make a sweet YouTube channel name. Skits Crasher, love it. I realized I have an ice cap over here that is not going to be an ice cap pretty soon if I don't. Not a sponsor, but Timmy's. Nice big maple leaf on the side. Oh my god, it's like a religion here. Except not nearly as expensive as Starbucks. You know, poor Canadians. So, yeah. Anyways. I don't know if I was talking about something else, but we're gonna go to this now. Because this is what I was talking about. Now, I'm not going to go through the build. Everybody knows who frickin' Linus Tech Tips is, but they build this monstrosity that is made of actual, like, cast aluminum parts and stuff. Or I don't know if that's steel. He can't even lift it in the end, so it has to be some form of stainless, maybe even. But, like, and this music is going to be super copyright. So, like, I only get to play, like, a second or two of it. Because he ain't getting his music from Epidemic Sound. I just have a hard time believing that. You went to Tim? I go to Tim's. Oh, yeah, no, Webward. Webward's been trying to get a mug from me. And actually, Webward, I did forget, but I didn't walk into the Tim's. And the only Tim's that I do walk past went out of business because apparently the pandemic can drive even a Tim Hortons out of business in Canada, which I literally thought I would never see. It's the only one. But you know what it is? It doesn't have a drive-thru. So it just didn't survive not having a drive-thru. And plus, we've got Tim Hortons around here. Like, you guys have Starbucks. Like, there's like a Tim Hortons there, and then there's a Tim Hortons inside the Walmart that's across the street, and then there's a Tim Hortons that's, like, down the next street, and there's a Tim Hortons that's, like, down the next street and up another street. Like, it's like boom! Tim Hortons are everywhere. So they might even have owned more than one Tim Hortons in the area and just decided it wasn't worth running the one that was having troubles during the pandemic when they could just get out and make money here. And the thing is, Tim Hortons always lets you kind of like own your area a little bit. So like they'd probably be allowed to start another one afterwards anyways. So for them, it was obviously just a business choice. But yeah, Weber, thank you for the reminder. And I do remember what you're talking about now. Let's see. Before we go, just the Linus thing he built that you don't have money for. Oh yeah, that's the reminder. Thanks. From Skits Crasher. Yeah, it's a nice name. How popular is Trailer? Oh, it was very popular when we were younger. I never watched it personally, but I mean, I know it was popular. I mean, everybody's always doing the, hey, get them their Sasquatches. You know, I had friends doing the Bubbles impressions and stuff. I was just kind of, I mean, I've seen my episodes. It's funny. You know, they got that little remote control. They don't want to, like, smuggle across. Like, apparently, like, you wouldn't still get a smuggling charge. Like, but they didn't want to, like, smuggle cigarettes across the border and get charged for it. So they, like, they set up like a train track across the border and they were like sending money on the back of like a little toy train and, you know, like a large, like mid-sized toy train. It was like come back full of cigarettes or something, or can't remember if they were going, no, they're probably coming this way because we have a lot of taxes on our smokes. American smokes would be a lot cheaper. They closed one Starbucks in my town 2 years ago. No, they don't. We've got Starbucks we've got Timmy's everywhere. Starbucks are the ones that don't survive very well here because I'm not going to pay them $9 goddamn for a frickin' filtered bean, you know, bean drink when I can get the same thing just with less, like, words in the frickin' title of it over at a Tim Hortons. And Tim Hortons, you know, people have these theories that they put cocaine in there. Good. I love it. It doesn't matter to me. It tastes delicious. Yeah, that's what it's about here. Remember Ball from Stargate? I do remember Ball from Stargate. What about Ball from Stargate? I'm trying to remember what Ball looked like in Stargate, but was Ball not the good one? Or was he... no, that was a Puff something... Oh, I'm such a nerd. Do you guys watch Stargate? Who out there watches Stargate? Put a one in the chat if you're a Stargater. If you watched your Stargate and you loved it hard. Except the first couple seasons, a little like visiting Genghis Khan on some planet, like, you know, like a little campy. You know, you get towards the mid-season, towards the end, and then Stargate Atlantis and all that. Excellent show. dropping nukes on replicator planets and stuff. The problem with Stargate though is by the end of it, the Asgard had given us their technology, and we were like one-shotting Ori ship. It was like we were a little OP by the end. It was like, okay, apparently humans can own the galaxy now. Like, great storyline though. Anybody who's watched the show knows that the greatest thing. Oh, this song is not as good. Oh, this one's okay. Everyone who's watched the show knows that one of the neat things about Stargate is the way they built it into the lore of the episodes, or the lore of like the episodes. They built it into the lore of humans, like of our culture. Like they created a reason for like, you know, like the pyramids were landing spots for the ships and all that kind of shit. It was fun. Bill Gates wants your identity. Is there money in it? I'll do anything for money, team. He can have whatever he wants from me. My seed, my heart. There's a price. I'm just saying there's a price for all of it. It can be negotiated. I think with enough money. Oh, Ball is dead. Which one's Ball? I was going to look it up, but here, I'll look at that link. Oh, he wasn't very old. Oh, Jesus, he was... Wow! He was 80 fucking 3? No, bad math. Bad math, Beaver. 63. That's bad math. It's been a long day. Aww. Ball he was such a good character. That's so sad. Oh, that's sad, guys. News. Hold on, I gotta spell this right. You sent me a link, but that's to a YouTube video. What's his name again? Cliff Simon? Cliff Simon. We're gonna get to CC here. Just one second. I wanna look this up. Oh, he was looking pretty old these days. Oh, you'd only just had started a new series too, Into the Unknown. Travel with Ball. I didn't even know about this. It's interesting. Gateworld's a neat website if you're a big Stargate fanatic. Huh. Well, rest in peace, I guess. It isn't. Cliff Simon confronts the unimaginable into the unknown. It's funny. You've got that. Oh, here we go. Tributes. Where is that? Tributes. I saw the word tributes. Nope. Well, apparently nobody gives a fuck about him. Yeah, like he's not even in the news. Like, look at that. Can't even... That's crazy. Apparently nobody gives a shit. What about the nudes? I'll do nudes. It doesn't matter. There's a price. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. You could probably even spend a night with me. Probably no women. Men only. I'm not as big of a fan of that, but listen, again, the price is higher on my end because of that, but I'm just saying, like, if you negotiate with my wife and the price is high enough, I'm sure that could be arranged. She'd probably release me for the night. So, I think that's out for the women, though. I think there's too much jealousy involved there. I mean, you never know. Maybe money's more important to her. I'd have to ask. Hey, listen, we might do a stream tomorrow night. Team, I know you do streams, too, so I'll send you a message, and we'll make sure we're not gangbanging at the same time. But I was thinking we could have a nice hangout stream. Maybe my wife comes on. We play some, like, sending me Facebook links. I don't, man, I don't like clicking on Facebook when I'm on here. Facebook's one of those sites that's like, welcome to your entire catalog of everything you know, here's your personal information, here's everything. So if something has a Facebook link and I'm displaying, it's scary. Facebook's shit in that sense. CC can wait. Yeah, CC. Yeah, that's too bad. I wonder what this video... Let me make sure there's no copyright music in this, though. Oh, this guy's crying. Sorry. Why is he... Okay. Are we really... Is this just a person crying about him? Oh, he was gay? Oh, that's the guy's husband. Okay. Well, then I'm a horrible human being now. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, that's shitty. Fuck. Well, here, I can play that, I imagine. There's no music or anything. I thought it was going to be like one of those tribute videos or some bullshit, right? Let's pause the music for the not very awesome moment here and just see what's see is there any information in here? Dial the gate. Well, don't copyright strike me, guys. This is informational. I don't know how. I mean, team would be like, fair use, mother effer. This is not playing audio to me. I don't know if it's playing audio to you guys, but let me double check something here. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, it's just very quiet.
Cliff Simon has passed away. His wife posted on his
Oh, he was reading something from... Okay, see, this is why you gotta watch things to get full context.
Facebook page.
Found his wife's post. Oh, well, yeah, I don't want to... well, I guess he's got it.
It is with unimaginable heartbreak that I am sharing with you that my beloved husband passed away at 12:30 p.m. on Tuesday, March the 9th. I'm sorry.
Let's get through that. Here, we'll just fast forward this because we're not, like, in it for the drama.
We were going to have an interview with him on my new show.
Come on.
If you have something you'd like to say.
Okay, so that's it. So anyways, that shit. Oh, well. People die, and it's unfortunate. And we're going to move past it because, yeah, rest in peace. I guess we'll get information about that soon enough. Not a big enough star for people to give a shit. The Gate World Crew's new channel. Is there a new show coming out or something? That is super loud. Let's just bring that down a little. My subpar music. I gotta go back into Epidemic Sound and get a few more beats, because obviously this is gonna loop it. There's not a lot of songs in that catalog yet. Sent you a link. Ball is dead. Okay, yep. What about the nudes? No, what about doing nudes? I'll do anything for money, okay? That's the answer to that, Wooden Toad. Wadden Toad. Just listen. Listen, we can... I've already told you all... Okay, so that's the only thing. Spending the night with me might be male restrictive, but OnlyFans, if there is enough... if there is enough actual want for an OnlyFans, I'll do anything for money. So... if I've got to show you my quote-unquote figurative beaver, haha, my man beaver. You guys watch Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo? His mangina? If I've got to show you my mangina to get money out of you people, how much? How much are you willing to pay? That's the question here. What's my mangina worth? Sorry I'm late, but the sexual earth thing is that in the sexual earth thing. I don't know where you got that from. It says, oh yeah, lubrication. Oh my god. See, when I read CC's, that's how it read to me. So it's funny that I didn't even think about that when you said, because it says lubrication on our flat earth. Like, the thing is, like, CC knows what he's doing. Oh my god, that's golden. It's amazing. You know what's funny is CC has more views on his one video of his wife calling him out and telling him to shut the fuck up than I have on my whole channel. Like, somebody's like, why does he leave that up? I'm like, I'll show you why he leaves it up. Like, 200 fucking something thousand views. That's why he leaves it up. I wouldn't delete that shit either. You could call me anything you want. I'd just say, we were making a joke. Ha ha ha. All right, Megan? Like, fuck. Oh, man. Show the big teeth for cutting trees. That's on this thing. That's on my actual beaver mask. Got these big old gnarlers. So anyways. So, I'll pass. I thought I was in the money now. Something short. Something short-term memory. That's what you're here for. Barely audible. He's quite upset. Oh, okay, we're going back up that far. Okay, that's good. I guess FTFE's live right now. I love you, FTFE. I'm also sorry for being live. I'm hardly a threat to his channel numbers, so that's not really gonna... He's like, whatever. So anyways. Oh, man. I was working hard today. So get your wife to come in and call you a moron or something, right? She does that all the time, so it's not like it would even be a stretch. It would, frankly, it would just be a normal day. What the fuck? Skits Crasher types. Have you? Skits Crasher must be new. Listen, there's all kinds of levels of this, okay? So we have Karen, the Karen wig. So sometimes the Karen wig comes out, because if you're going to complain about things, you're supposed to be wearing this wig, to be honest with you. It's actually in the rules. I didn't make the rules, okay? I just enforced them. So if you're allowed to complain to a certain degree, but if you really start bitching and really start getting angry about things, you're supposed to put this wig on. And then you can really go at them. You can be like, listen here, you son of a bitch. I want to talk to your fucking manager. I want to see your manager down here right now. I guess I'm being sexist. It could be a man, too. In fact, I guess, why did I put it? Could be a high-pitched voiced male. That's what I was doing. A very Karen-y male. All right? I wasn't being sexist at all, ladies. Hit that like button if you haven't. All 36 of you. Woot woot. Looks natural, Brainy. Looks. It's because I don't have to shave my head to get this on anymore. I just put it over. And by the way, I want to say, like, listen. There's two things that could happen here, okay? We are in a mid zone here, okay? So listen. If anybody out there knows anybody from Keeps or Dollar Shave Club, there is a great opportunity for like advertising, for sponsorship here, okay? So I'm in this zone here where I could either go for Keeps and try to keep the hair I have and show you how wonderful it was to keep all of my hair and like restore some of these follicles, or I could shave this off and tell you how great it is to get free shaving equipment from Dollar Shave Club. And I'm just saying, like, listen, Dollar Shave Club, we got Dollar Shave Club and we got Keeps out there. Okay, so listen, if either one of you is watching or somebody wants to like clip this and tag them, I'm just saying, like, I'm in this zone here. Thank you very much, Skits Crasher. I am a fan of the Beaver. I am too, and I'll tell you what, I often tell my wife how much I like beavers, and a lot of times I get rolled eyes. You know, a lot of sighs and shoves and just kind of like, like that kind of thing. But I just really want to emphasize to her a lot of times how much I really enjoy beavers. But that conversation takes different forms on different days, right? Sometimes I'm talking about real beavers. Sometimes I'm talking about other beavers. I'll let you stay with that one. But so we got the Karen wig, so we got step one. We got the beaver mask. Now sometimes the beaver's wearing the headset, sometimes I just put the headset right underneath this thing, because then I can actually hear what's going on, like if I'm in an actual chat with somebody. And then the next level is Beaver Karen. And this one's very popular. This one's very popular. This is when you're really going all out, and you just get like, you just really want to emphasize the Karen-y beaverness. That's a word, I imagine. We're just gonna say it as a word. We're gonna roll with it. We're doing it live. Yeah, I'm fucking ridiculous. You got me in a good mood. What can I say? I don't blame you. I would sell out in a heartbeat. Listen, we all need money, okay? So I'm just saying. One last time, okay? So you can clip it. We'll just make it short so you can clip this section. Listen. Keeps or Dollar Shave Club sponsorship opportunity, okay? Look at this. Look at this. I'm still getting hair from that frickin' Gorilla Glue wig. But like I'm just saying, like if you see this, this is sponsorship opportunity. Like there is still follicles that can be saved for keeps, or we can just shave this shit off. Dollar Shave Club. Think about it. Okay, I want that clipped and like tweeted at them maybe, and then we can talk business. We'll talk cheddar. I don't need much. Send me free stuff and a coupon to like ass wipes or something. I don't know. Toilet paper. That's worth gold these days. If you send me a 3070, I will do anything you want for the next year. Let's put it that way. Cost you $1,000. I will be your slave. Because I could literally not murder a man to find a 3070 if I wanted to. I even tried to call the store I buy them from. They're like, yeah, you have to come here to like order it. Like, they're an hour away. Give me a break. And yes, that is a Karen response. I could drive there and place an order for one, and I'll get one in a few weeks. But I want to order it online. Urgh. Anyways, yeah, that's definitely a first world problem. But anyways, Skits Crasher. God, I keep hitting that red. Here, I'm going to bring her down a little bit more. Sorry. There, we'll take a little cheddar off the top. Skits Crasher, thank you very much. I am a fan of the Beaver, and I appreciate the $5. This goes towards, I don't know, this, see this window gets longer and longer, this frickin' Super Kings. I'm going to have to fix all that. But thank you very much for the donations. It goes towards lighting these lights behind me, basically. And, like, that's no joke. Doing my taxes, going through all of the Beaver, Brainy Beaver expenses and all that. It's your right to order it online. That's right. Hey, do you know HIPAA laws? Are you aware of the HIPAA laws? You can't tell me I can't order this thing on the phone or online, okay? Anyways, okay, so we have some CC to get into. I swear to God, every time I put this thing on, I get like black hairs from the Gorilla Glue Girl wig from that skit. And if you haven't seen that video, everybody, you need to go check it out. In fact, we're going to have a little break just to give people a little taste of what they missed out here. 1 second. Here you go. I hope this isn't too loud.
From the brand that brought you Gorilla Glue Girl comes a new product.
I had fun on that video. You guys, if you haven't seen it, that's my latest YouTube actual video. And I'm going to be spending the rest of my night after I get done streaming tonight. I'm going to spend the rest, like the next, like probably hour after that with my kids. Since when did hippos form society with laws? This is a revolutionary information. I know, right? Hippo laws? That's how I think too. See, that's the ADHD running rife in society. I have my kids, swear to God. Oh man, it's great having kids because you just like, oh, did you see that? Or the things you tell them, you're like, no, this is how it works, and he just looks at you, looks at mom, looks back at you. That's not true, right, mom? It's like, don't listen to your dad. That's the joy of having kids. See, you squirreled me. You squirreled me, damn it. Wait, did it have no audio coming to you guys? How did it not? It should have played right through, Did it actually not have audio? Audio died. Okay, I see that. Interesting. Let me me try that again and see if it actually worked. Because that should have been fine, but maybe it was because the audio... See, I shouldn't have to pump that through there. It was silent. Interesting. Okay, tell me if you heard that. That time. Because that absolutely... Pay his audio bill? So what I did forget to pay is, thank you for the reminder. What I did forget to pay is my workers' compensation for my company. So technically, if I tried to do a commercial job right now, I got to get that paid. Let's put it that way. Because it's hard to do commercial work if you don't have that. Pump it up. No, it didn't play. Silent. That's an error. Okay, I'm going to switch to it for 1 second. No, the OBS meter was going up and down. It's playing over here. Yeah, no, it is playing on here. So give me 1 second and just double check that something's not like, because like I'm listening to it on monitor and output, but maybe it's on monitor only. Let me double check.
Product. From the brand that brought you Gorilla Glue Girl comes a new product. Do you live in a thermally challenged location? Will your sweaty ball sack swiftly stick to the inside of your own thigh? Is this Batman? For cold feet everywhere, we bring you Gorilla Glue Foot Foam. From the brand.
Oh shit! I tried to play again. There it is. Anyways, okay, yeah, there you go. It was apparently it's on loop, which I'll have to fix. Yeah, if you guys, if you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button, and if you haven't hit subscribe, hit subscribe. If you haven't rung the bell, ring the bell. It's also a good idea to untick that and retick it sometimes, because YouTube's a bitch. And apparently you have to remind them who you want to watch, which I have to do constantly. And then if you've done all of that, you could throw money at me. I'm kidding. No, I'm just happy you guys are here. And if you hit the like button and you watch, I'm really happy to have you. Doctor Who, Charlie Welch, Andrew Stoll, how you doing? Rick Schofield, please donate so he can pay the audio bill. Exactly. See, there you go. It's a new Texas bill. El Audio. It's $19.99. Yes, sound. There it is. Okay, yeah. Audio. Sweaty ball sack. Listen, they get too sweaty here, they stick to your leg. That's how it works. Okay? It's a fact. It's just a known thing. So you gotta make sure they don't get too sweaty. Just the doctor. Have you seen the Dr. Pooh outhouse? Please tell me you've seen the Dr. Pooh outhouse. Like if I go on YouTube and I type Dr. Pooh, you freaking watch. See, there's those porn things. Look at porn. You watch. Dr. Pooh. I'm just going to type Dr. Pooh. Ah, it didn't come up. Ah, that is disgusting. What am I looking at? Okay, at one point it came up, but okay. Oh, it's crazy. This is the one, though. It's amazing. Music, I gotta mute it. But here, one second. It's like a term. What are those things called? It's a term. Oh, because somebody said this was a turd. It's a turdus. Yeah, there it is. It's a turdus. Oh, life. See, this is what I mean. Like, we don't need to make magic stories about life. We have shit like this going down. Look at it spray right here. Psst. Like, so I showed this to somebody, and they were like, oh, they're like, it must be raining. And I'm like, yeah, that's the best part of the video. It's like raining on them. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Like, all those people on the ground. Who's underneath that? Let's see. First of all, that car has got some damage, I think. Yeah, there's gonna be some scratches. Look at it go! Oh my god! It literally just goes straight up, too. Like, watch. Like, slow motion this shit. Like, oh my god, watch. Woo! Like, low I go! Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. And here's the spray. And it just spins while it sprays, too. Like, and it's like misting through the air. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, and let's see, who's it come down near? So who's getting misted? Is that the end of the video? That's not the end of the video. That was never the end of the original video. Came down. Because then these tents get, like, blown the heck over and shit. Yeah, because you barely see them in that one. If I type Turdus, does it come up? Okay, it doesn't. That's funny, though. Oh, there's that one. There it is. I think that's the original. Maybe not. Yeah, I was pretty sure the camera followed it down. Anyways, yeah, because the other ones start moving and stuff, too. Anyways, that's funny shit. That's a third law of motion experiment. The Turdus is Dr. Pooh's. He's a time log. Nice. $2 American. Mr. Unite for the Children. The Turdus is Dr. Pooh's. He's a time log. Nice. Search Japanese toilet prank. I'll tell you what. I trust you, but I'm going to search it over here first. Here, we'll go back here. Oh, yeah, that's a fun face, eh? Look at that beautiful face, everybody. By the way, by popular request, the Screaming Beaver will be coming back. I have pulled my head out of my ass from the winter blues or whatever. I don't know. I just need to get more content out. The bottom line is that I pulled my head swiftly out of my ass. I cleaned it off, wiped it up, and I'm ready to kick the shit out of this. Oh my god. Thank you very much for the donation, Mr. Unite for the Children. I appreciate it. So what was I looking at? You said Japanese toilet prank? I'm scared. Shouldn't be totally safe. It should be totally safe to play. Okay, I believe you. I want to make sure I know what comes up first before, I get, because some of the things that come up may not be. Japanese portable toilet pranks? Is that the one you're talking about? Like it's old school? It looks about right. Let's see. What the fuck? Japanese game shows are the weirdest thing ever. Does it have closed captioning? Oh, here we go. No. French? What the fuck? In what goddamn world? Oh, that means they translate it in French. Okay. I thought it was auto-detecting my language. Oh, that is Dutch. God damn it. Ragical be at home. God damn. I'm just failing. Oh my god. Okay, auto-translate to English, please. I'm a goddamn ignorant Englishman. And, like, I don't want to learn other languages, please. Okay, it doesn't know what they're saying at all when it auto-translates, so I guess that's useless. What the fuck is going on with these? That's amazing! Oh my god! That's so funny! Holy shit! I was like, what is going on? So he goes in. That's amazing. What? Oh my god. That is funny. Oh my god, that's funny. This is one of those you don't need to know what they're saying videos. That's See, they've got I've never been a big fan, but in Quebec they're real big fans. I guess Oh, maybe that's why it's translated into French. I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Something the French really enjoy is that kind of public joke humor, public prank kind of humor. Like in Canada we have Just for Laughs. And Just for Laughs is like definitely a Quebec thing anyways, but they don't do they have Just for Laughs pranks where they do these street pranks, and it's been a show on and off over the years. They never do that anywhere but Quebec and Canada. It seems like the place they do it. Let's let it play some more. All right. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, the donation thing didn't come up on here. Who was that? Was that delayed? Or did somebody just become a member or join, or what the hell just happened? I just apparently didn't see it. I'll have to look at. Oh, you know what? I can bring up the dashboard on Streamlabs. Okay. It took. I've done that. There it is. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that toilets in like other parts of the world don't really work like ours do. They're squat toilets a lot of times. Like some people might see this and wonder what the fuck he's doing here, but this is how toilets look. It's just a receptacle. This is actually how toilets in most places work. So a lot of North Americans, especially, but Westerners, end up being a little surprised when they go to other places in the world and they're like, what am I supposed to do here? There's nowhere to sit. And they're like, oh, you squat right over top of that. Like you know, just get on there, which actually is more proper. If anybody's ever done the I'm sure people have seen this. Why is he on the toilet? There's Syfe saying that right there. Why is he on the toilet? Because that's how toilets work in most places in the world. Even when but that's how toilets work in a lot of places. It really is, honestly. I'm not making that up. That is a normal toilet for a lot of places. They squat. Even going to France, like when my dad remembers going to France when he was younger, and like they were like the toilet was like a hole in the floor basically in some cases, with two little spots where your feet went to squat over. The captioning is golden. Fundamentalism, all bought my bike, all levels and everyone. A squatty potty. There you go, Rick. It's just so crazy. I just don't understand how this would be legal to actually put a public toilet out and then expose people to people like this, like to things it's very odd to me. Why is there a shower mast in there, or like whatever the hell that is? Or is that the toilet flusher? Oh, maybe that's the flusher. Like you reach up and you pull the thing or something. In fact, that makes sense. In fact, that makes complete sense. Why does it look like it has little armatures on the front that like he's driving a backhoe? It's like it's got a little game you play at the front while you're pooping. Do you ever watch South Park? They said you're supposed to. That's where like you sit backwards when you're making when you're having a John Henry. Is it a John Henry? It's here. Watch this for a second. I'll bring that up. John Harrington, right? Yeah, that's toilets overseas. That's how toilets are overseas, bro. They pee and poop like that. Yeah, yeah. And anybody who honestly doesn't know that, like, I don't know if you were joking, Scythe, or if you just didn't actually know that. But yeah, that's how toilets in a lot of places in like the eastern half of the world work. It's like a squatty potty. You ask a lot of questions, Mr. Beaver. I ask a lot of questions. I think that's what life's about, asking questions. If we don't ask enough questions, we don't learn, you know? Because if I don't know something, I'll ask, and I'll look it up. I'll be like, But where is the part where you learn to how to use a toilet? Yeah, there it is. There. Come on, guys. It's a John Harrington. Did it mute the audio in this? Or maybe it's really quiet. Hold on. Why is that not in the right spot? Here we go. John Harrington. $2 from Minus. Nothing in the world is for free. Wait, I gotta get to my dashboard and see if there was a donation that was missed too. Thank you very much, Minus, for the 2 American. Wait, 2? Holy shit, 20. Well, F me. Thank you very much. It's like 2. He's like, that's it. I'm never donating to Beaver again. Well, thank you very much, Minus, for the 20 American ducats. Nothing in the world is for free. Especially toilet paper during a pandemic. I thought it was normal toilet, and he stood on it. I thought it was a normal toilet. No. He's squatting over it. It's a little, yeah, it's a squatty potty. But, has anybody seen this? Does this have audio, though? No, it doesn't have audio. I think it's been muted. Must have, like, music in the background. That's the one where Randy takes the biggest shit in the world. But then they find out the biggest piece of shit in the world is actually Bono. Here it is right here. Okay, here we go. This is how Butters thought you sat on the toilets. He thought you sat backwards, which John Harrington then shows them is all true. Let me pause the music for 1 second. And a real pro would have that on a different potato feed, but you know, here we are, amateur hour in it.
But I thought you sit on the toilet this way. So you have that nice little shelf for your comic book and your chocolate milk? Well, because then you got the flusher right here. Oh, geez, that's embarrassing.
And then, is it Peter Harrington or John Harrington? I thought it was John Harrington. This didn't have audio, though, right? Oh, it does. It's crappy, though. Anyway, Minus, that was very generous of you. Thank you very much. Sorry for thinking it was $2. At least you got the first number right. Exactly. Here.
When you have to sit and take a Sir Harrington, you're supposed to be facing this way, so you can use the little shelf for your books and your quill and your ink.
I told you sit on it that way.
So that when you're finished taking a Sir Harrington, you have to stand up, turn around, and look down right at your Harrington to flush. That's gross.
Anyways, so yeah, if you haven't seen that scene ever, that's funny. Everything in the world, just so you know, everything we talk about can be related to either a South Park. Wow, that's not loud at all. Don't turn it down before you crank the music on people's Beaver. Ear alert. God damn it. Yeah, I guess I'll move that to a different band on my potato. That'll be the thing to fix. I should write that down. Move audio band. Okay, that's one of my things I'll do afterwards. So, let's get to Cece. We've been talking about shit for a while. We've been having fun though. I like it. It's been fun. I like hanging out with you guys. You guys are crazy. Oh, NA, you didn't have to send people from FTFE's premiere over here. I see that, though. I appreciate it, because FTFE is live, too, so I don't want to step on his toes or anything. Not that I'm a threat to him. But here, let's talk about CC a little bit. You guys want to talk about CC? Talk about a little CC? Get a little CC poo going on here. So he says some stupid shit, and it's going to be fantastic. So let's let CC spit out some truth here, and then we'll discuss it maybe a little. It's going to be just wonderful. Buttons. I like buttons, you know? Okay, CC, take it away, buddy. Take it away. By the way, I want to point out, he's the one who starts the frickin' video every time with his music playing. So, like, this is a... Oh, yeah, this is a caption, too. So this is like... this is a editorial choice on his part to start the videos and have this dramatic moment where he sighs and so welcome to CC's, you know, whatever the fuck. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, how your wife's doing, something like that. But you get what I mean. Like, this is a like strategic choice of his. So it's not even like, because, like, the thing is, like, I tell you right now, like, if I started my streams every time and it was like, I was, like, suddenly, like, oh, hi. I didn't know you were there. Like, it's like, he knows he's gonna start fucking recording. Like, I did at the end of the stream. It's all good. No, I honestly, I appreciate it. I love it. I really do. And, keep doing it. I just want to look like I care if I take FTFE's viewers. I'm just kidding. He could be watching right now and hear me. He knows I'm fucking with him. He knows I'm pulling on his big English tail. Scottish? He lives in UK, okay? Let's just all start there and we'll move forward. The Flurf chickened out of debating with FTFE, so it didn't happen. Well, I will say this. The problem with debating flat earthers is they're all a bunch of sissies or they're a bunch of fakes. So, like, that's the problem he's running into is that yeah, like, it's fun debating flat earthers, but they either have to be a po, stupid, or well, yeah, they basically have to be a po or stupid to come on, which most of them are stupid if they're real. So that part's set in stone. But then the other ones are pose. So you've got this like 50-50 ratio of the ones that'll come on where some of them are pose and some of them are just stupid. And that's fine. The stupid ones, if they believe in it, you want to debate them all day long. But if they're pose, that's kind of shitty, unfortunately. And don't get me wrong, it's not a criticism. It's just a reality of trying to debate people that believe in something. I think if any channel gets big enough, you're going to have people trying to get in there just to get in there for the sake of... I mean, look at the guy that was from, like, Holland, where he's, like, that bald gentleman. Little darker skin. I don't know how else to explain him. He's a very slight man. He was smaller, like, frame-wise. But, like, you know, it was like, you're a Poe, aren't you? And he's, like, just all of a sudden, like, It's like, I just don't understand. I get it. I mean, I guess, look at me. I was on a YouTube channel, but... That's how he gets his kicks off. We're all here watching ridiculous content, so I guess who am I to criticize, so... But I just want to point out that is an editorial choice on his part. He is the one that chooses to hit record on his camera, and he knows he's about to record. So like it doesn't even like it counts down from 10. So what that means is he hits record, starts recording, and then dramatically turns off the music, which is fantastic because it just adds Kareniness to the whole thing. I can't believe this radio was on. Who knew I was going to record?
CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester.
I'm so shocked.
County. It's March 11th, 2021, and I just want to share a couple of thoughts with you and see what you think. You know, Well, as you know, today is the one of the days.
Woo,
One
I
of
accidentally hit end stream. Like it was so close. I hit right beside like by a centimeter.
the anniversary of the pandemic. How's everybody doing? How's your mailman doing? Is he all right?
And listen, by the way, if there's anybody in here who has not, well, that was not pausing. If there's anybody here that hasn't, and you need to you need to know about the vanilla. Don't be afraid of asking about the vanilla. By the way, Peter HWS, I'm not entirely sure if you know how to get rid of that, but it's Control and Shift at the same time if that E's bugging you. Like, look at where is it here? No, wait, is it? I think it's a different control. Isn't that the one? Okay, maybe I don't remember. Alt Shift? Okay, I used to know how to get rid of that, and apparently I don't anymore. Somebody tell him how to get rid of that. There's like a button combination that you have to hit. See, I don't get it happening on this keyboard anymore. I used to have it happen all the time on my last keyboard. And I had to figure out how to get back from like French and shit. Yeah, how the fuck does it... does anybody remember? Alt Shift, Alt Control, or Alt C? I can't remember. I really can't. Well, you had that, there it is. Yeah, it's because of the E, right? It changes your question mark to an E, doesn't it? Isn't that what it does? I can't remember, but I've had that happen a million times. What's the vanilla, Betsy Klein says. Oh, see, we got takers. We got takers. Okay, hold on. Betsy, I'm going to come back to that. You wait here for like 2 minutes. I'm going to let Cece talk, because I talk. And then we're going to talk vanilla for a minute, okay?
Grocery store attendant, she or he or whoever it may be fine too, right? Anybody?
Don't worry, you'll like the vanilla. Everybody loves the vanilla.
Car dealer guy, is he all right? Yeah.
Keeps defaulting back. That must be in your language settings then, Peter, I bet. That would be probably in your language settings in your keyboard settings somewhere in Windows, because it's probably trying to set your keyboard to French. Is what I would assume if it's always defaulting back. No, why the vanilla? Ought to be a light description. We won't go too deep. I'll be here. Thank you, Betsy. I appreciate you'll be here. Yeah, Peter, that's what's happening is it's a French... It used to bug the shit out of me as I could never get it back, but apparently I can't figure out how to actually get it to happen on this keyboard, so... I don't know, maybe European keyboards are different. All I know is on my North American keyboard, because I'm using one that was donated to me, and I've had to, like, put a little legend up because some of the keys are different. Like, I don't have a pound symbol on my goddamn... Or a euro symbol? That's a euro... No, that's a pound symbol. That's right, there's a euro symbol. Yeah, there is a euro symbol here. Anyways, either way, I'm just saying, some of these keys are not in the right places. So I have a little legend that says, so number 3 is your yes, hashtag. And number 2 is @ because on this keyboard, number 3 is pound, like pounds. Number 4 is dollars, which is normal for me. And number 2 is like quotation on this one. And it would normally be @ symbol. And it is @ symbol because I have this set to like English North American, not European. So yeah, anyways, the fun of keyboards. Tech Hour. Okay, what? Thank you.
Pandemic. Anyway,
only the French would use.
Flat Earth meetup up in Connecticut, and I'll tell you, it was.
Hey, Safe DK.
It was.
I don't understand why my first click isn't working, but maybe Team was right about my mouse one day dying or something on the click.
A lot of fun. Let me put it to you that way.
I honestly think it's just YouTube being a dick.
The best way to describe it.
I'll just leave it.
Enjoying a meal, shaking hands, giving people a hug. Real. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it should be. I spoke to a plumber. Bill, what's up, my friend? How you doing? We were throwing around some ideas together, and I never really understood one thing. Oil. You know, why is that here? Why is that here on our flat Earth? Did the Creator create that for us to dig down and create this combustible engine? Turns out probably not. No, we've been digging down and creating this gasoline for our own use without thinking about what it actually does, what the purpose of oil actually does. See what I mean? Remember, we live on a machine here, basically.
Well, so I always like the question of like, what kind of God? Yeah, I should set this audio source to a different place. Maybe I'll do that. What kind of God is what I always ask? Okay, so which God would you think would be amateur enough? And I mean this sincerely. And like anybody in here who's religious, I think this isn't a slight against religion. I think you could probably get behind what I'm about to say, because I actually, believe it or not, we get like Holy Smalls, who, believe it or not, is, I mean, I'm definitely not the most, if you're a religious person, I'm not the most likable character, because I don't make it like hidden that I'm not religious. However, I love having you guys, honestly. But what was I saying? It was about, like, I do think that it would be it's very amateur hour to basically think that like you could have this all-encompassing creator that's so omnipotent that he could create the planet and he could create all of us individually and all these different things, and yet he can't stop us from sucking the oil out of the ground. Like, like it was never there for us. Okay, I just think that they put so many limits on their, and I'll have this philosophical debate with a religious person any day of the week, like any flat earth religious person that says, the universe isn't real and we just live in a little snow globe. And the problem for me is that they take this person who's supposed to be this omnipotent being, and they give him these boundaries. They give him limits, and they say like it. They say like he couldn't, like, why would this all exist? That's ridiculous. He made this little precious little spot for us. And it's just it's like, I don't believe that there would be a God that would create humans and expect us to not use the brain that we were provided with. It would be very simplistic if he can make veins and circuitry and neurons, and he has all that ability to just put a fucking fail-safe in there. I mean, Jesus, it's not that complicated to make like a routine in there that like, if they try to discover these certain things, it just won't work, kind of thing. Like, which, I mean, for humans, it'd be fucking complicated, but for an omnipotent being, it shouldn't be. He made an entire planet. So it's just, I'm fine with people wanting to believe in religion. I'm even fine with the flat earthers wanting to be religious. I have no right to take that away from them. Where I get troublesome is these ideas, these created fictions where, meanwhile, the Bible itself literally gives humans a free pass to fuck with whatever we want to. In essence, it doesn't quite like say it like that, but basically, I mean, it hands us every living creature on the planet. If I'm allowed to do what I want, technically, by the Lord, with every living animal on earth, then surely pumping some fucking oil out of the ground is not above the limits. Like that's this is all I'm saying is exactly like, if God exists, he gave up long ago. That's fair. That's the thing. I just think it's so pedestrian. It's like how human of limitations do they, like, they just, yeah, God is a horrible engineer. Pretty big place for such a small object. I would not want to be his client. Yeah, like it's just all the power, all that powerful God, but still made a mistake twice and had to start over. Are we talking about, see, I don't know my Bible as well as some people might. Are we talking about dinosaurs and shit? Because maybe there's some aspects of the Bible I'm less aware of. But yeah, didn't he, it says something about him, like, starting over or something, or, right? Yeah, created humans to torture them. That's the other thing that's really odd to me. Like, this whole heaven and hell thing. Like, I have a hard time believing in a loving, all-encompassing God who wants us and holds us, and cares for us. He had so much love in his heart, because it says this in the Bible, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he had so much love that he had to create humans so that he could love us. But that we had to worship him. And if we didn't worship him, oh, fuck. Like, there's conflicting statements occurring in this. Like, it's like he's full of all this love, but he's such a vengeful piece of shit. Like, at the same time, and sorry, again, if there's, I mean it in only a conversational sense to anybody, like Holly Smalls, if you're listening. playing it back later or something. Like, that's what I mean. It's more of a conversational piece. But, like, they actually make fun of that in South Park, too. And I could probably find that clip as well if you give me 10 seconds. But in the meanwhile, let's... okay, so hold on. I got to go back to Betsy. He never understood one thing. Yeah. So, Betsy, you asked the ultimate question. I definitely prodded you to ask it, but you still asked it. So here we are at a crossroads where you've asked what the vanilla is... Well, about the vanilla. And I'm going to tell you something right now. The vanilla is important. It's been an important aspect of trade for many years, and you may or may not have had some of this vanilla in your life, whether you like it or not. And that's the reality. Because when they ask if there's any of this in vanilla, the answer you get is often like, maybe, or we don't think so. Because it used to be the way vanilla was made, but give Brainy an inch, he runs a mile. That's how it works, boy. Boy with a O-Y, not an O-I. That's the possibly racist one, depending on how it's used. Yeah, Killa Kev. Yeah, give Brady an inch, he runs a mile. Here's a contradiction for you. God created evil and then sacrificed his only son to keep said evil in society. Logical contradiction much. Yeah, it's all of it. It's like creating every person individually and then condemning gay people. Seems odd that you would create this person so that you could condemn them. That is weird to me. I have a hard time believing in an omnipotence that would do such a thing. It's such a pedestrian idea to think that, like, they're supposed to be better than us if this was the case. Like, I can't, unless they're the Q. You know what? You know what? Anybody who doesn't know, you need to research Q from Star Trek if you don't know what we're talking about. But unless they're the Q. Indica, sativa, or hybrid. Vanilla Kush? I'm still getting back to that, Betsy. Don't worry. Always sativa for me. Indica does put me to sleep. I know that they don't have to have that relationship. Don't have any hair, but I could swing it if I did. Indica all day. Oh, you like the indica, eh? Team's got to bring himself down a level, I guess. I get sleepy. You know, my ADHD meds kind of make me crash out in the evening a little too. So if I start filling my life with indica, I can get pretty sleepy. That's not every indica, though. It's not true that all indicas would be downers and all sativas would be uppers. There's so much more to it than that. There's all of the different the word I'm looking for. It's all those flavors, right? It's the terpenes. It's all the different terpenes, and there's a lot to it. Like, different terpenes actually like vaporize at different like temperatures, and like some cannabises have more of these terpenes and those terpenes, and they have an effect on each individual. That's why you can have, just like alcohol, you can have that friend that wants to fight people when he has vodka. Why? I don't know. He can drink whiskey all night long, but if he has a glass of vodka, all of a sudden he's out there in the parking lot ready to fucking fight somebody. It's something about, you know, there's a chemical, you know, there's enzymes or stuff in that vodka that makes him all rowdy and ready to fight somebody. And I'm telling you, even he's like, I can't drink vodka. Like, just gonna get in a fight with somebody. So it's just funny how that works. And you can get people where, like, one strain, like, it could be sativa, but this strain will wreck them, and this strain will do nothing to them almost if they're a regular consumer, because you've got these terpene differences, like limonene. This one might be a limonene full of limonene, and this one's like a diesel full of like pinene and has that harsh pine smell to it and everything, more of a chemical smell, and they're gonna have very different effects just based on the terpenes involved. And that has nothing to do with THC. THC, the part that gets you high, that's going to be, you know, that's THC. Like, that's just like saying alcohol is like an ethanol, or it's like was it an ethanol? The kind we drink? But either way, alcohol, it's like comparing alcohol and alcohol. Well, yeah, but you could have potato alcohols and, you know, one's made from this and one made from that, and they are different. I mean, if you broke them down in a mass spectrometer, there are going to be different things in these alcohols because they came from different sources. So yeah, you're gonna have different effects out of different kinds. But I would say for me, sativa all the way, because indicas in general tend to make me a little sleepy. Right now, because we live in Canada, right? So like, I got to the store. I literally went to the store and I was like, I gotta rush. And I took like 5 minutes. You know, they even come up and like, it's crazy. They come up and I used to be like, nah, it's okay, thanks, I know what I'm looking for. And I flipped through the catalog of it. But now they're coming up all the time and they're like, oh, we got the pot of green special. I'm like, tell me more. And they're like, oh, you get all these different kinds for $50. It's like, okay. It's a magical world we live in Canada. You can go broke pretty quick if you want to now. They won't stop you. Government's fine with it. You're paying taxes on every bit of it. Dots or feathers? Raven coins? I don't know. Anyways, so Betsy, to finish my left-hand turn and then a right and a left and a right, the vanilla. So it has come to my attention, and I'm going to tell you right now, I got to turn the music down for this because we got to get serious, okay? We got to get serious about this. Okay. So it came to my attention that they produced vanilla flavoring out of beaver asshole. Now, it's not really the beaver's asshole, but I'm going to tell you right now, that gland is so close, it might as well be. It'd be like the difference... I don't want to say that on YouTube. The things I think about, guys. Holy shit. So, okay, I gotta think of an example that isn't that one, because that's just gonna get me deleted. It's like we all know about rim jobs, right? It's like that patch of skin that's just adjacent. Some people call it the taint. It's got a different size on men and women. It's different lengths to it. You know what I mean? That patch is different depending on your sex. But suffice to say, it's that close. It's the words that were used in the article I read were uncomfortably close to the anus, as in bordering it. So, and yeah, that's actually one of the original sources of vanilla flavoring for ice creams, and they used it for many, many years. So there was rich people back in Europe, nom, 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 you tell me this is vanilla? And they're like, yes, it's very good, isn't it? And they're like, oh, it tastes delicious, nom, 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 nom. And it was, vanilla beans were a little bit harder to get. But it turns out beaver asshole tastes just like vanilla. And there was lots of beavers in Canada. And so the beaver trade, you know, we had pelts and beaver tails and beaver asshole for vanilla. So now that you've... And I am working on some t-shirts, okay? So if you guys want to get in on that eventually, you too can have this very, very aggressively uncomfortable conversation, depending on the kind of person you are. I'm fine with it myself, but you can scare people. The perennium, thank you. The perennium. It's true, I forget it's called that at times. The taint's the more aggressive word, if you want to get technical. Perennium. Perineum? That's right, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Perineum, right? Anyways, now that I've completely demonetized my stream, it's actually possible. See, this is the thing. NANA nailed it, okay? So he said, so my bottle of imitation vanilla extract is beaver ass juice. And my answer to you is possibly. It might have a little bit of beaver ass in it. Because I looked this up, and I literally found articles about it where they were saying they couldn't find a straight answer. They said the answer to whether or not it's still used is maybe. So I think it might be like, it could still be like one of those big industry secrets, like when everybody found out that the organic dye that made Starbucks drinks red was actually crushed insects. Oh, they were livid. I've been drinking insects, which I thought was fine. I don't give... I'd just keep drinking it. It wouldn't have changed the flavor, and I'd already been drinking it at that point. I'd be like, apparently I like insects. That's how that would go for me. Like, if somebody told me this ice cap had like 1% like crushed insect in it because it added to the flavor, I'd say, has it always? And they'd say, yeah. Drinking them for like a decade, so I guess I'm there. Been drinking insect. What do you do? I love insects. That's what I'd say next. I'd have a bumper sticker. I love drinking insects. People would ask a lot of questions. It'd be like the ask about the vanilla shirts that I'm gonna make. So this is the thing. My head's out of my ass. I'm going into high gear here. I gotta do this. Okay. Sick of watching channels grow faster than me, and it's because I'm not putting out content fast enough. So we're gonna get the whole line of t-shirts. It's gonna be an ask about the vanilla shirts. I'm thinking of doing one just in the neon look. Like the neon, like this one. You've seen it. Down here. My ask about the vanilla. But anyway, so I want to do one like a neon sign, and it'll just say, like, and you can have it in different colors, black or white, and it'll just say ask about the vanilla. And that is going to be a conversation starter. So if you're the kind of person that wants to start a conversation at the next party you go to, you wear that shirt when I get it out here, which I'm going to basically give myself a deadline of at the end of the weekend, okay? So once we get this line out, you can wear this shirt and you can go out and post-COVID, I guess. So I guess my sales won't increase until then. But anyways, you could go out, you can wear this shirt, and you can have riveting conversations with people because you know your crowd. And you and I both know that we're all freaks. Most people aren't going to know that beaver ass tastes like vanilla, and that's just a fact. My nose got itchy all of a sudden. Must be COVID. Ah! Okay. I had like an itchy tip. Yeah, I'm a child. So yeah, like once I get those shirts, you just wear them. It says ask about the vanilla. Maybe, I guess the question is back or front. Do you think that would look better on the back or the front? The ask about the vanilla. Let's see, it's this one right here. Ask about the vanilla. Up there in the corner. I forgot I have it up here. Honey is sugar poo from bees. No, it's not poo. No. Hey, Royal Kenny, I'm a beekeeper on the side. I don't know if you knew that. I have my own company, my own beekeeping company. It's me and my wife. And actually, it's me. Well, no, it's me and my wife. I used to do everything basically, but as the kids have gotten a little older and they're a little bit more self-managing. By the way, Betsy Klein, thank you very much for the 5 American ducats. Thanks for explaining the vanilla, Brainy. I'm an RN who worked ER, registered nurse who worked ER, so I'm okay with talking about beaver ass. Seen my share of ass over the years. That's fair enough. Make a shirt that says "Save the Beaver, ban vanilla." That's actually a really good idea. As long as you're okay with me, I'm taking that. I'm fucking taking it. I'm actually writing that down right now. Hold on. Save the beaver. Ban vanilla. We'll talk about that. I'll make sure you don't want any residuals before I go ahead. He's like 10% right off the top. Standard rate. No, wait. I owe you $750, just like Trevor Mullman asked for, right? In fact, what you need to do is you need to wait for me to go ahead with the shirts, and then you need to save the beaver, ban vanilla. And then you need to send me a cease and desist letter that requests a payment of $750 for your IP, your intellectual property on that saying. Ask about the vanilla on the front and arrow point to your ass on the back. That's a good idea, Mike. That's really good, Mike. I like that. Okay, hold on. I gotta write that down too. That's golden. Arrow at back. That'll remind me. That's really good. I like that. Ask about the vanilla. Just an arrow pointing down. Like what? It's like, oh. And a beaver's ass on the back. There you go. That one's also good. It's a conversation starter anyways. That's the thing. So I want beaver bacon. I mean, there's some trappers here that'll eat the meat out of the tail. I personally think that sounds terrifying. My friend was a trapper. He had a trap line. Like, not like as a hobby. Like he works hydro these days, climbs poles and does shit. But like when he was younger, they lived out in the country. Well, we all lived in the country. I lived in the country. And he had a little trap line that you go out in the bushes and catch beavers and trap wolves and foxes or whatever. Well, I don't know about wolves. Trapped animals. Whatever animal he's legally allowed to trap. Anyways, Yeah, he'd have beaver tails and foxes frozen in his thawing in his basement, just hanging and stuff like that. It was kind of neat. People, there's a lot of like when it comes to beavers, they're very destructive animals, and actually like we have quotas on our lands. Like a lot of lands, like you don't really see it because of course you're just driving down highways, but there's trap trails in a lot of the areas around highways and anywhere where there's population for like 100 miles around. There's going to be like trap lines, and they trap animals for fur. And yeah, some people think it's cruel, whatever. We're not going to get into that debate. But when it comes to beavers, I have to tell you, okay, the reality is, this is a good song. The reality is with beavers is if you don't trap them and reduce their numbers, it's not about killing them off or anything, let's face it, but you have to reduce the numbers. If you don't reduce the numbers, what ends up happening is you end up in this situation where they're washing out roads, and they can dam so much water that they literally will like create lakes that are visible from space. They used to back in the day. In fact, they believe there were areas where beavers happened to like dam up the right spots, and they made like Great Lakes sized lakes. Like, we live in those fucking areas now. We just can't have them do that. It's fine. They want to have little ponds and they want to build little like local ponds. That's fine. You're not allowed to flood out a region of a province anymore. There's just not going to be happening. We need to live here. I got cows over there, when hunting beaver, I just stick my head out of my car window and try to smell for the pheromones. If you go, this is a terrible joke. Listen to the ladies watching. I apologize in advance. If you go by, I don't even want to say it. It's such a bad, shitty joke. It's like if you go by a women's health center, like exercise center on the way out, I'm just kidding. That's terrible. That's a fucking terrible joke. Shouldn't even have made the joke. My brain is on all cylinders though, so you know how it is. When a beaver dam breaks, it creates a population boom. What? There's a sexual connotation in there. I swear to God. Maybe I'm just stuck there now. My nose has become infinitely itchy. All right, we got this. CC's gonna finish saying some things here, okay? Because yeah, we did talk about what he said for a while, so we're good. Marmot. Marmot, because humans wiped out the beaver's predators. Not around here, Anna. Like, I live in, something factual about Canada for anybody who doesn't know. Like, Canada's got a population of under 40 million people. We live in the third largest landmass on Earth. There's lots of predators around here, trust me. Lots of predators. Yeah, there's, you'll see packs of wolves. Like, I've been hunting before and seen so many paw prints, I've clutched my rifle. Oh my God, the numbers just dropped aggressively. All the women left. They couldn't handle the jokes. You're all a bunch of Karens. I'm joking. I love you all. I'm sorry. Hey, look! Look at the beaver! That one's one. You don't see that one much. That's a rare one, see? Hey, Ford Perfect. Congratulations on getting the eating beaver emote. Thank you for subscribing. I can't really remember. Maybe that's the special one. Maybe I reserved an eating beaver for a sub. Oh my God, another subscriber. What are you folks doing in here? You crazy assholes. Well, thank you for coming. Look at that. You get maybe that. So I guess it's actually been a while since I've seen that one. Nobody loves me. It's okay. It's okay. I'm getting okay with it. You know what I should do? I should have Irish Demon on here, and then I'll just latch onto his success. And then when he passes me in the next week, the son of a bitch. Love you too, Irish Demon. Congratulations, by the way. It's good job, buddy. I mean that. It's I'm slightly bitter inside about it, but that's only my own fault. I got nobody to blame but me. It's a party. It's a party here. Everybody's allowed to partake. Who am I? But what do you got here? Are those ketchup chips? Where are we looking here? I have ketchup products all around me. Which one are we talking about? I don't have any ketchup chips around me right now. My wife's going by laughing. Which ketchup chips? I had ketchup popcorn last night though. You can't keep me from the ketchup. Did I put the ketchup back up there? Hey, hold on. I got ketchup here. 1 second. If I go to ask about the vanilla, does the music keep going? Oh, it does. ketchup. I don't want you guys to see I'm not wearing pants. Okay? Let's just get real. If I stand up and I don't want to like sleepy this, okay? I'm better than Riley, okay? Oh, that's not the right thing either. That's just me, raw me. No windows, just this gorgeous face. Oh, wow, Bjorn coming in hot. Okay, let me get back to the right window here. Bjorn with the wait. Did I miss one? No, Betsy did the $5. Thank you very much again, Betsy. I really appreciate it. And then I appreciate the 2 new subscribers that just came in, which I'm gonna drag this down here, and apparently I can't see them there. Well, Ford Perfect was one of them, but then it didn't like count the other guy. Look at Ford Perfect got his acknowledgement, not the other guy. So, what was? Oh man, he's on my dashboard here though. It'll be on my dashboard. Be on my dashboard. I'm gonna thank him. Where is it? Subscribers. Oh, never mind. I'm a dirty pickin' liar. Is it even working? Live action? All right, I don't know what I'm doing on here. So thank you for joining. Thank you to the 2 subscribers that joined. Don't lie. Stand up and vanilla drips down your ankles. I mean, you know. Listen, I often get hot. I'm streaming in my boxers. I'm not going to lie to you guys, okay? It's only clothing up here. There's no illusions on this channel, okay? You guys think I lie to you? I don't lie, okay? I tell you straight up. Whoa, that was fucking close. This was a donated keyboard, and I'm getting, like, drunk talking above it. I'm gonna put this drink back where it belongs, way the hell back here. I'm gonna use this shirt, because it needs to go to the wash anyways, and I'm gonna wipe this bit of juice up before I continue. What time is it right now? Holy shit, we've been going for almost... Oh my god. Really? Oh, it's only... That is almost 2 hours. Wow. Just talking. Bjorn coming in with 100 sex. I love sex. Did I ever tell you that, Bjorn? I really like it when I get sex. I don't think that's a mystery. My wife is well aware as well that I really like sex. I like dollars too, pounds, euros. Do they use rupees? Or is this just... Is it... India uses rupees, right? Okay? It's not just Zelda, right? Like, it's Zelda and India that use rupees. Am I correct? Somebody correct me here, because I think it's rupees, right? All I know is next time I go to India, if that's true, I just want to play Zelda the whole time I'm there. Or the first time I'm ever there, I guess. Brainy Beaver and chat, thanks for a wonderful and fun evening, Brainy. Kudos for conjuring such an awesome community. It's awesome to just jump in and participate and have a laugh. Well, listen, Bjorn, that was a really, really lovely comment, and I really appreciate such a nice comment. And I appreciate all of you guys here. You crazy, crazy assholes that came in to join me today. I actually got up to 70-something people watching, which with FTFE streaming was a little surprising to me. Was fun for a while. Oh, don't worry, Bjorn. I like having I still, you know what? I don't get a lot of sex. It's actually only you that well, that's probably not true. Let's just put it this way. I don't get as much sex as other people might get sometimes. So it's still a bit of a novelty to me to tell you how much I love sex, okay? So now that I have said the word sex enough times that YouTube is absolutely 100% yellow this stream, I'll request the review later, and we'll get greened. I haven't been requesting a review on every live stream I do. I was a little cussy on the last one, I think. Even worse than today. It ebbs and flows. I told everyone that today was Beaver's asshole smells like vanilla. Now everyone thinks I'm a weirdo. Thanks, bro. At your own risk, okay? There's going to be a disclaimer. Metal Michigander. Thank you for the comment. That was fun. Hey, if you are in here and you haven't hit the like button, please think about hitting the like button. And so far, we will probably go another 15, 20 minutes or so. I'm going to let CC talk a little bit here. Let's let him get through at the very least the base video that I never let them get to. Yeah, if you're here, you're probably pretty fucked up. Cool. Yeah, I imagine. You guys are my freaks. I love it. Let's all be freaks together. I'm okay with it, okay? Listen, did you know that 5% of society has ADHD? That means that, like, there's a lot of freaks out there, okay? That means in Canada alone, there's millions of us, okay? In America, even more. Although, there's probably, like, an exponential number attached to how many freaks are in America, just population-wise anyways. Like, you know what I mean? You get that many people, I think that mental health starts becoming more of an issue anyways with that many people. How can you really serve that many people in a society? Although the government gets bigger, society gets bigger, right? So, but most of that's jokes, just so everybody knows. like 90% of my viewership's American. I just like come in here and just piss on America the whole time. Like, just watch my numbers start dwindling like fuck. Doesn't matter. Even if I felt that way, I'd never tell you people. I used to be more critical about America when I was younger. 41 million. What are we talking about now? Oh, how many in America? Jesus. Really? Is that 5% of America? I'm just going to do rough numbers here. $17.5 million in America. It'd be 5%. Something like that. 350 million? Something approximately? Am I way off on my numbers? Brainy goes to India, starts looting chests in people's homes and breaking vases. I got distracted while typing, so it's a bit late. That is funny shit. Kill a Kev. That is funny. He goes to India and starts looting chests in people's homes and breaking vases. Just chopping. Yeah! Yeah! Anybody's ever played Zelda, you just have me, I'm like running through grass, chopping grass. Farmer's running out. He's chopping down all my shit. I'm like, I'm looking for fucking rupees. Like, oh my god. 330, 350. I think it's like 330 something, isn't it? Like 328, 350. Yeah, whatever. It's around there. I would have said 340, but I did 350 just because I was being a punk. I got these Jelly Bellies. You guys ever eat these Jelly Bellies? They're amazing. 44 flavors, and one that says it's supposed to be pear and is 100% pickles. I don't care what they say. Jelly Belly, you made pickle flavor. I was like, it doesn't even say pickle on there. The only one it could be is a pear. My wife thinks it tastes like pear. My son and I want to vomit when we eat it. So, taste buds. Cece, take it away for one more minute, buddy. Take it away.
Whether it being digital or
Find
not,
my music here.
you know, this is a machine that we live on. You know, the planets don't exist. They could never exist like this. There's no way. It's a fantasy land. That whole
Yeah, Bjorn, you're right in
system.
the right area.
Everything
330 million, 340 million,
let's go
something like
back
that. 350, it's all in there.
You know, the thing is
330.
oil. We do have continental shifts. Oil lubricates these continents. When we take this oil
Oh my
out
god.
of
You
the
heard
earth
it there, folks.
and we use it for our own purposes, for our combustible engines and many other things, we're taking the lubrication out. Thus, that's how earthquakes are created. We've had a
What? He just goes right into the claim, too. Thus how earthquakes are created. Moving on to the next subject, people. Professor Cece has spoken. Jelly Bellies cost you a mortgage payment? Actually, this is only $17 Canadian, which is actually pretty good. And by the way, might I add, that's the marked up price. Because that won't be the price from actual... Kirkland is Costco. Kirkland's signature is Costco. So this is a Kirkland special, like a Costco bag of Jelly Bellies. Costco Jelly Belly. So, like, they're getting a special price for these, clearly. But what it is the local co-op that we shop from. They're just a mom and pop store, but like they're quite a nice gas station with lots of amenities. But they're owned by, like, they're mom and pop. They're private. They're owned by, like, just, you know, an older couple. But they go to Costco and buy, like, tons of shit, like crates of it, and then they sell it in the store, right? So, you know, this was sitting there. They put $3 on it even, probably. So I bet you this was $15. So don't get me wrong, Jelly Bellies usually are like a fortune. So I saw, you know, a big gigantic bag of Jelly Bellies. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I ate the top of this bag yesterday, and I shit so wrong this morning. I had jelly belly poos, and I think you guys know. I think, like, you guys know people that jelly belly. I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Jelly belly poos. ADHD all my life, baby. Skits Crasher, we can get along. You and me will get along, buddy. Don't worry. You got ADHD happening here. See? Ah! Motherfucker. See, I used to concern myself with what I was going to talk about, but I've started to realize that you freaks are my friends, and that I just need to have a few things to talk about, and the rest will, I was just kidding. Oh, no, just sorry. Let me just answer this email or this text real quick and just tell somebody I didn't yet. Okay. There we go. Sorry, just business email or text. But yeah, so no, I used to just concern myself a little bit too much, but now I realize I just need a few things to talk about, and then I just gotta ramble at you assholes, because you're my people, and I want to grow my people. So listen, hey, I have a Discord. There is a link down at the bottom in the chat. If it doesn't work, please let me know because I'll update it. But feel free to join the Discord. I am in there talking. If you at me in there, especially if you at me, if you just talk in there, obviously, you know, the Discord has people talking in there, and I'm not privy to every conversation because I don't have it all. I have a lot of Discord's rooms, so I can't have everyone send me a message every time. But if you at me in my own Discord, I have it set up so I get that message. So if you ever want to connect and chat, if I'm not busy, I'll absolutely love to talk to you. So if you're somebody out there that wants to just get involved in the community, come hang out, share links, chat, get possibilities on joining future gaming streams, which I'm very much going to be hosting more of soon. Then yeah, please join the Discord, become a family member, and you know, have fun with us because we're here to have a party. I want to grow this channel. I want to have a party with everybody. Let's have fun. So you know, I have fun doing this, and that's why it bugs me when I get these mental blocks that stop me from going live, because it's like I really enjoy doing it, but sometimes I'm so busy during the day, and if I don't plan it, and then I'd be concerned I didn't have anything to talk about. But the reality is I have a superpower. My superpower is talk. I can talk about anything. Talk about Roger Rabbit right here. This guy, this fucking asshole. This exclamation mark Gamble 20. You poor son of a bitch, you. You poor son of a bitch. Wait, hold on. That actually gives me a chance to do something for you. This has mixed results, everybody. But if you're in here right now, and you're talking, everybody start chatting amongst yourselves. Did the bag of Jelly Bellies cost you a mortgage payment? Whoa, while it's not for resale, they are reselling them. Yeah, I don't think it's illegal to resell it, though. I actually don't think I don't think that's not... Does it even say not for resale? I don't think you can actually tell somebody they can't resell an item as long as they're not price gouging. Just to be blunt about it. I really don't think you can. But I know what you're talking about. They say not for resale. I think it's just... I think what it is in some cases... See, the thing is in this is if you look... What happens, and I've actually asked about this before. What happens is if you look, this actually has health information. Like calorie information. Wow, that's out of focus. Wow, is this camera drunk? Crazy. Anyways, you get what I mean. It has calorie information and stuff, and what happens is if you have calorie information stuff, it can be resold, but the problem is sometimes, and this is kind of what they do on purpose, I think, is what they do is they package smaller packages in a bigger package, and then when they do that, what they do is they put the calorie information on the larger package, but then the smaller packages within have no calorie information. You're not allowed to sell items of food that don't have calorie information on them. So it becomes not sellable on its own because you've taken it out of the packaging requirements that it's required to sell. So now, do they sell them on their own? Probably. You know, like a little thing at a, you know, selling gummy packets at a gas station? Probably. But are they actually allowed to? That's where the law starts to come in, things like that, because there's no like dietary information on it. Which is ridiculous. Should there even bother? I mean, other than being allergic to a chemical, like, it's made of fucking sugar. I get it. Sugar and whatever made my ass feel real gummy this morning. It's probably that Asakea gum or whatever. Anybody who knows, if you eat enough gummies of any type, whether they be like gummy bears, juju gummies, jelly belly gummies, like beans, or like you eat enough of that gummy based kind of material, you're having a bad day tomorrow. Like you just, it's gonna be so bad. It just turns to straight paste. Chatting about what? We're chatting about whatever we want to chat about here, Pearlfish. Wait, oh, that's what I was gonna do. See, ADHD's ripping here. Okay, so just chat about anything, and what I'm gonna do. Alert box. Thought I heard a noise. Oh, it's a ghost. Chatbot? There it is, CloudBot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Commands, loyalty. Here we go. Loyalty. Okay, some of you assholes have way too many points, so you're gonna get more. Okay, so you guys have 30 seconds to say something in the chat. If you can talk in the chat in the next 30 seconds, I don't think just add like a 1 or anything like that. I think it actually doesn't. It's the vanilla. That's my ass problem. There you go, Betsy. She knows too, because she's a registered nurse. Sub for the cent. Thank you, Metal Michigander. I really appreciate it. Listen, sub for the cent. Stay for the fun. How's that sound? And $1.99 Americano from Metal Michigander. Michigander. I like it. Metal Michigander. There it is. Thank you very much for the 2 American ducats. $1.99 if we really want to be precise. And I don't know why some come in at 2 and some come in at $1.99. Makes no sense to me. I like gummies. Okay, so here. You guys are all talking in the chat. You got 30 more seconds. That's it. And I'm going to put it points out to all of you assholes. Okay? That's how it's going to work. So if you're poor out there, you might become unpoor. If you're somebody like holy shit, NANA, you're just going to become rich beyond your wildest dreams. Now, right now, these points are useless. Man, I died. Oh, man. What are we talking about, Holly? Yeah, see, these points don't do much right now, but they, oh, you died. I see you talking about, aw, poor Holly. Or Holy. God damn it. There's no, the 2 L's would be Holly. 1 L is Holy. It's a goddamn crusade. Come on, Brainy, you can do this. I'm going to tell you one thing. I've always been bad with locking a name down, just so you know. So I apologize for that. I make the mistake of baking the 2 dozen chocolate chip cookies, then eat them in 2 days. That's crazy. I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. Especially cannabis does not help. As a Canadian as you are, you pronounce it better than at Team Skeptic. Michigan. Yeah, he's Texan, though. Texans have a different thing going on. They can't even supply themselves with power when it gets cold. I mean, come on. I was listening to his stream today, and he's talking about, like, man, it got cold here. It got, like 10 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is freedom degrees. I know. I understand that. Doesn't matter. I'll see your 10 degrees, and I'll raise you a negative something or other. I don't even think it matters. It was negative in both Celsius and Fahrenheit last night, and this is spring almost, so. No, I'm teasing him anyways. It's all about where you live. If you're not set up for it, I mean, we live this life, right? Our walls are thicker. Our houses are built to hold heat. It's a different world for us. So, no, for a bazillion points. Oh, yeah, I never did anything. Okay, talk. Quick talk. You got 10 more seconds. I'm hitting refresh. Okay, I'm refreshing it. Refreshing it. It's gathering users. One more refresh. I will never pronounce your name right now. From Team Skeptic to Michigander. All right, here we go. Add loyalty points to viewers. How many points am I going to add? Let's see. 20,000 points to you fools. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't get points, I apologize in advance. This system is somewhat reliable. In fact, I'm going to hit refresh one more time. Because I feel like maybe that's the secret. Maybe you need to refresh the window. Maybe that's what I've done wrong in the past. Maybe that's the secret. So here, 20,000 points. Here they come. Okay, cue a 20,000 point loyalty payout. Here you freaks go. I don't know if you need to refresh it, Holy, but I refreshed my window here where it detects all you fine folks that are watching and how many hours you've watched. Mike71, you're a freak. 20 hours. Look at you. I can go through here and see who's the most loyal. Mr. Andrat, you're an animal. We got Mr. Andrat coming in at the top. We got in order of hours watched of the Beeve. we have Mr. Andrat closing in on 100 hours, which is absurd. And that probably isn't even all of them, frankly, but this is what it's showing me here. Facty coming in Apparently I hurt my wrist today. I mean, I know I masturbated a lot, but... Facty coming in second at 86.92. So you're just about 8.5 hours behind Mr. Andrat Facty. And then NANA with 67 hours, but enough points to make your mama cry. With 3.8 million points. We got NANA. And then Craven Mordick, that fool wasn't here tonight, but he's around a lot. And he's coming in at 58.33 hours with 862,000 points. But the real battle, so here, we got Jinzu, Stringer News 1, Keith Newton, Mark Beiser, 4-0 Raisin, Rennie Nemi. You guys are animals. Pepper Talks, you're in there. I see you there. What I'm going to do is switch to points. We're going to... Holy shit, Quessa. Now, I haven't seen Quissa around here lately, but Quissa apparently has holy balls. 1.14 million? 3, yeah, 14 million. Wow. Jesus. NANA, I'm sorry, but Quezza has only apparently got 1 hour watch on here. So, listen, what happened is Quezza was in here when I handed out an ungodly amount of points one day. Because the next person is NANA at 3.8 million, and then Mr. Andrat, Facty, Bjorn, good job, Bjorn, the non sequitur. Oh yeah, that's not the non sequitur show. That's a guy named the non sequitur. It's just very confusing to see that name sometimes. And Mr. Hendrick deserves a drink of Brainy Beaver's extract. I call bullshit. Yeah, no, what happened is he was in here when I did, he was probably in here when... Yeah, but you know what could happen is if he gambled and won, a really big gamble one day, which nobody wins. I never win a gamble. He could have got that many points. But anyways, okay, so by the way, that's where I'm going to end that CC video. But suffice to say, CC here, CC made the comment, and this is video worthy, by the way, that the oil in the ground is lubrication for the moving continents, and because we've removed all the oil, we're having more earthquakes. Fact. And he says it's a fact, too. He even states it himself right here.
Continental shifts. Oil lubricates these continents. When we take this oil out of the earth, and we use it for our own purposes, for our combustible engines, and many other things, we're taking the lubrication out of that continent. Thus, that's how earthquakes are created. We've had a lot of unusual activity.
It makes me laugh to hear bullshit like that. He has no idea how oil... so to him, oil was placed there by God to lubricate the continents. This is how little this guy knows about anything. Ah, that's gorgeous. That's the kind of stuff that makes you smile, you know? Really does. Good times. Here, I'm going to chat with you folks for a few more minutes, and then we'll probably get out of here, okay? It's been a fun night, and you guys have been really nice to me. I really appreciate you coming around and hanging out with me. Team, it's nice to see you in the chats there, buddy. I like seeing you around. It's nice to have a good friend. As well as all of you fools, by the way. Not to put somebody special on a pedestal or anything, but I mean, come on, it's team, guys. I'm just joking. We're all important people. That's what we all got to realize sometimes, too. Hey, listen, we're all guilty. First world problems, right? But it's easy to kind of get down sometimes, I think, of the world the way it is. I mean, and a lot of us need more money. A lot of us have other things. COVID's not helping. I mean, I don't think I realized, getting stuck in the house all winter and then not seeing people, I think my brain's fizzling. It's just, this is why, honestly, hanging out with you folks is actually probably pretty good for me. Because it's fun. It's fun. It's nice talking to people that are fun to talk to and talk about some crazy crap that happened. We got these two lovers falling apart. Look at that. Look at those cuties. Look at those two. God damn it, he's thin. Good Lord. Why is it that he looks so malnourished all the time? He's not healthy. That is not health. Look at it.
Yeah. That was disgusting. This guy's red. He's just walking.
That is not a healthy look. He's even kind of got a paleness to him. I don't know. To me, it's crazy that he thinks he looks good. He looks like... Oh, dude, have a cheeseburger. Please eat a cheeseburger, Nathan. Come on, man. Get some fatty acids. Get some omega-3s, man. Maybe that's the problem. I think, you know what? I think if you get some omega-3s... Oh, there's no display on this one. That's weird. I see who it is, though. It's Holy Smalls. I'm going to have to fix why there's no... Yeah, I'll fix why there's no alert box on this one for some reason. Yeah, it's so weird because... Oh, that'll do it, though. Okay, next time it'll play. But that was from Holly Smalls. It was 5 American ducats. I can't let you go before I give some love. Oh, thank you very much, Holly. Or Holy. God. I just want your name to be Holly. Can it be Holly? I don't know. I'm not used to saying holy all the time. Holy means different things to me. Yeah, thank you very much. Holy Smalls. I really appreciate it. It honestly goes a long way towards paying for the channel, paying for the lights. I am going to produce more content here. Tonight, like when I get done with the kids, I'm coming right back down. I'm sitting in this chair, and I'm going to start pumping my video out even faster than I've ever done before. That's the goal. It's hard being self-directed. Team touched on that today a little, if you're listening, Team. Like, that whole, like, sitting at home playing video games loses its luster after a while. Like, I like playing video games. I've been hunting a lot lately on that game, but, like, you know, it's hard to be self-directed if you don't have anything, like, the most effective days I have, the days where I'm the most myself, are days where I have things I have to do, where, you know, like, I've got a job to get done. Like, somebody's hired me to go put, like, today, I got hired to go put, you know, I was going and putting venting. I put in, like, return air ducts into the basement, down, you know, the wall, and, you know, I cut in new air vents in the ceiling and put the ducting in and stuff, and that gave me something to do, gets me out of bed, and gets me moving, and those are my most productive days. Those are the days where I have, you know, I have the most going on, and I'm able to be energetic. But it's those days when you have to figure out what you've got to do, and yeah, the things that have to get done, but it's much more self-directed, and that's when ADHD is not your friend. Doing jobs like this, where I just need to talk, that's where ADHD is my friend. So that's the reality. Only you can call me Holly. Oh, that's sweet. That's why I'm okay with it. Holly, like from Red Dwarf. There you go. Holy. Anyways, I'll try to correct it and make it holy in the meanwhile while I holly it up. The poisonous fog sends half the crew to Davy Jones' locker. The rest escape with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. Yarr, me mateys. So what is it? NANA got 20,000. Andrew Stahl got 20,000. Quiddy's the Sprinkler got 20,000. Mr. Andor got 20,000. And who died here? Okay, well, if you're not on that list, you died. A crew of pirates and raiders checked their flintlocks and sharpened their cutlasses as they disembarked for Blackbeard Island. No, Blackheart Island. Blackheart Island. There you go. That's my pirate. That's my pirate version. Only you can call me Holy or Holly. Did you see Reckless Ben's new video with duck suits? Well, I've seen his duck suit videos. Do you make another one, or? Like, we won't watch it today, but, like, you know, we could, yeah, I'll take a look here. Well, I'm not on YouTube, though. That's, you search Reckless Ben on Google, you'll get all kinds of things. Reckless Ben. Hey, he was going to come on my channel. He responded to me, but then he stopped getting back to me at some point. It was a little annoying. He went on, like, Demons and all those other channels, didn't respond to me anymore. I even sent him another message, said, hey, man, still interested in having you on if you wanted to come, but whatever. I mean, I don't give a fuck myself. I actually got, I got to get back to the chick from the Vintage Space there, Amy Beetle, and because she agreed to it. I've chatted with her a couple times on her Twitch since then. She's a very nice person, and yeah, I've just got busy. Hadn't got back to her, but she even remarked the other day on her Twitch about, getting anxiety of, like, when you, like, approach somebody and you're like, hey, I'd love to interview you, and they're like, that's great, and then you almost don't get back to them because you're almost like, holy shit, they fucking said yes. Like, I kind of had the same thing going on with her because she was so quick to be like, I'd love to come on your channel. I was like, fuck. So, like, to be honest with you, I didn't know what to talk to her about. That's the other thing. She's very, very informed about shit. And I didn't want to just bring her on and be like, so, what's it like to be awesome? You know, like I wanted to talk to her about something. But then I watched that whole Apollo guidance computer video where the guy was just explaining the guidance computer, and I talked about it a bit on FTFE's channel. And that was a really neat thing where I got to understand a bit more about how that computer functioned. Now that guy, I don't know who the hell that is, but I got thinking the other night, I thought, I wonder if I could reach out and find that guy. Like he's a young guy. It seems like this is what he likes doing, is just doing seminars or showing people about the guidance computer. I thought what an interesting conversation that would be to get a person like that in on the channel. So I do want to try to approach some different kinds of people. And I fooled Snoop Dogg. Interesting. Reckless Ben's such a crazy dude. Secret spy camera footage of reality TV. Interesting. He's got some neat stuff on his channel. Good for him. Well, 403,000 views. Holy shit. Good for him. He had a video recently just fucking explode, guys. 403,000 views. And that, no wonder he's up at 116,000 subs now. Good for him. Anyways. Yeah, I know, Android. I've lost every gamble I've ever done ever. You have actually never gotten it right the first time. 'Tis though. I'll figure it out. Oh, holy. It was close. I gotta say it slower. I'll just start to bring my brain power down a level. Hard to motivate myself. I hear ya. Yeah, no, it's hard to motivate yourself. Like, Brainy rocked it on FDFE. So much nerdgasm. Yeah, it was a pretty big nerdgasm. But that would be a cool guy to talk to. I love nerdgasming. I'm fine. I got a nerdgasm to somebody because my wife, she gets it all otherwise. And she's like, I get the literal like look over. She's like, okay, my brain's going to explode. That's enough. Like, she's a smart woman, but she just doesn't nerd out like I do, clearly. Like, it's, you know, it's my thing. It's our thing, right? Nerds, my team of nerds. Anyways, I'm going to leave really rapidly here because it has been 2 hours and 12 minutes. It's approaching my children's bedtime, and I promised them I would come see them before they went to bed. And I made a promise to a tiny little wide-eyed, almost 4-year-old girl and my little boy, I've been a little busy lately, and I haven't seen him. So I want to give him a big hug before bed, and I'll probably lay on his floor for a few minutes and tuck him in and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be fun. Squirrel. It's true, Andret. It's true, Mr. Andret. And I'd also like to get, if you're a community member out there and you have, I don't know what I did to my wrist, but it's like one of those things where I obviously pulled it today and it's just starting to now, like, wow. But anyways, if you're a member, to be fair, Brainy Beaver rocks it on pretty much everything. Nerdgasm confirmed. Thank you, Metal Michigander. If you're a community member out there that's listening right now, and you think that you want to maybe get in on a community stream, where maybe I just chat with individuals from the community, like yourselves, obviously you're gonna need to have actually I can take in phone calls if I really wanted to, but it would work better for me. Sorry, if you had a microphone and stuff, because we could even just get you in on the Discord and just pull people into like a chat room on the Discord. But anyways, I'd like to have the odd maybe night where we hang out a little less formal. Maybe we just all kind of chill, talk to interesting people like yourselves, and just have some fun. As well as if you're not a member of, like, if you haven't subscribed to Brainy Beaver Games, maybe go check it out. Somebody could probably link it in the chat, or just search Brainy Beaver Games on YouTube. It should come up. There's only one. There's other Brainy Beavers, but they're not the same. But you'll see. But yeah, if you wanted, I haven't been posting there lately, but I have been intending to start doing. I swear to God, my wrist is just forked. But yeah, I'm hoping to put more stuff on there soon and start spending a bit more time, dabbling on that when I'm not busy doing actual like daytime, company work. Because I do get more time than I utilize properly. I haven't been playing games, but I could probably be more efficient with my time. And I think that, I haven't been messing around, but you know what I mean? I think we can all be a bit more efficient at times. So good night and go to your kids. I'm going to right now, Mike. I really appreciate it. Nerds Revenge. Good night, all. Thanks for a great time. Nerds! It's true, Charlie Welch. We're nerds. Thanks for the stream, Brainy. Go get the F out of here. Family first. I'm going to leave right now. Don't worry. She's, yeah, I mean, I guess I thought I'd be there about a half hour ago, so it's true enough. What's the Discord channel? Here, I can link it right now even. Here, tell me if this works. I can pull it out of my thing here. Tell me if this works, because if it doesn't, I'll grab another link. I just hit paste, cancel. I have to reopen. Where is it right here? Somebody's probably already done it while I've done this. Nope. Yeah, I'm okay. I hit inspect now, because I'm just such an awesome person. Here we go. Oh yeah, I really love to see the background information that makes this tick. Thanks. Yeah, try that. Tell me if, yeah, try that right there. Tell me if that doesn't work. If that says it's expired, let me know right now, and then I'll update the description. I'll make a new one and update it. Oh, that got you in? Okay. Yeah. So listen, if we got Brainy Beaver Creek chats in there. That's the general room. We got spots to leave links. If you got videos that you want me to look at where somebody says something crazy or they, you know, especially claims. Claims are the best. If they make a claim, like this CC was a claim. He was claiming that oil is lubricant handed down by the gods that help the continents move. That has got to be the best thing I've ever heard in my life. So like claims are the meat and potatoes of debunk or like just commentary videos. But yeah, if you there's a spot to leave links. There's a spot to hang out. We got voice chat rooms. If you guys, you know, if you need a place to play some video games together, if you know, you make some friends and you want to play some video games, there's chat rooms in there where you can get together and just all chat, voice comms, all that stuff. So it's very much the same as FTFE and Team Skeptic. I know we all got Discords, but yeah, I'd love to see you guys in there and chat with you. So just don't be a stranger. Thank you much to the members, the patrons, the just general audience watching. I just really appreciate everybody being here. There's more people in here tonight than I thought I'd get with so many people streaming, and you guys are too good to me. That's all there is to it. And I plan to put out more content, and that is a promise from me. But live streams are likely on Thursdays now because, but try to do them earlier than FTFE normally goes live. So that would be better for Europe too, because then you guys aren't trying to tune in at midnight, which is a little shitty for you, right? So let's face it. So I'd like to target your audience a little better, because then I catch, I catch America and Europe. It's a nice stream when we get everybody in there. So yeah. Anyways, I really want to thank everybody one last time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for enjoying the vanilla with me and just being awesome. Oh, I can't believe I was small this whole time. Should have been big and sexy like this. But yeah, thank you for just being you. Don't forget that, okay? And I guess this is not because of anything specific, but I do want to say that with the current state of the world right now, that if anybody's having any sort of problems where they really need to reach out to an individual and talk, that Discord, any one of our Discords, team, me, FDFE, I imagine Irish Demon has one. I haven't looked, but we've all got Discords. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's a great community of people out there. And just, if you're ever thinking shitty things, just come on and talk to us. There's always somebody around. Somebody will talk to you. And we've got great, mods and everything that can take care of you in there if people are being inappropriate. And it's just a nice, safe place to hang out with people that will have a lot of similar interests, right? So anyways, have a good night. Thank you very much to all of the donators and everybody else. And yeah, just apparently my stream's behind over here. Anyways, yeah, have a good night, everybody. Okay, see you later. I'm gonna hit this outro button. I'll make a new outro that actually has some credit for members in it. But that last one got nuked because of the music, so I had to completely remake it. So, and I have been a little busy and a little slack-offy, which is always the answer, but let's just get that done, okay? So I'm finding my outro button here, wherever the hell it is. Stinger ending, thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody.